with the feeling that I gotta get my hands on something. I've got the urge and it won't stop. No time for breakfast, just my coffee and an English muffin. They open doors at 10 o'clock. Yeah. I said I couldn't go back, but I'm driving. Just take it back if you don't like it. Keep telling myself this is it, but I'm lying. Who cares about that? I love my some dip, a coffee maker, some rubber boots in case it rains. Yeah, I got.
It's all good. It's all good though. Y'all check out my book. It will be out in July. My book is entitled God is on Trial. How Religion Keeps Humanity Under Mind Control and Fear. Let me repeat that. God is on trial. How religion keeps humanity under mind control and fear. It will be out in July. It is available. It will be available in paperback and Kindle. It will be available in paperback and on Kindle. I said it will be out in July. Meaning July.
I'm Derek Grayson, and our country is in a fight for its soul. I'll not only help Georgia, I'll help every American patriot in giving them a chance to live the American dream.
Free your mind and the rest will follow. Be colorblind, don't be so shallow. Speak your mind and change will follow. Now's the time, make your tomorrow.
It's your right to vote. Please don't let it slip away.
Don't let the few
Rule the many.
Rock the vote.
We want to make sure that we're not just working to be first, but we're working to be right. A lot of times there are situations when things are just happening so fast. It's always important to be fast, but we always want to be right.
Since the 1930s, the true identity of Master Fard Muhammad has been hidden from the believers who have joined the Nation of Islam and the public at large. The cover-up of W.D. Farad's identity started in the early 1930s when Robert Harris, a Fruit of Islam member, committed a horrible crime that led to Master Farad's arrest. As seen in this actual photo, hundreds of Nation of Islam members stormed a Detroit courtroom demanding that Farad be released immediately. A riot broke out and several people, including police officers, were injured. The actual facts is that the Nation of Islam's founder, Master Farad, was ordered to leave the city of Detroit, and after he left, one of his students took over the organization. His name was Elijah Muhammad. To further conceal Farad's identity, an altered painting was created by an artist, and the painting bore no resemblance whatsoever to the real leader of the organization. When you see with your own eyes who's sitting next to Master Farad in this police station photo, this all-new photograph that took us over 65 years to find, our advice is for you to have a psychiatrist standing nearby to prevent you from going off the deep end. You see, it's easy to learn, but it's much more harder to unlearn. You see, Brother Malcolm learned the hard way that in the Nation of Islam, brotherhood was nothing but a word. See this DVD before it's banned in America.
Message. Hey, my brother, you know I had to call you and thank you personally again. I cannot describe to you how happy I was to meet you in person, finally. That was just like amazing.
I stand for nature. I stand for anything that is right. I'm pro-righteous, not pro-black. I am pro-righteous and not pro-black. So do your thing.
And that is Brother Taalik from the Reality Temples on Earth channel. And if you get a chance to subscribe, please do subscribe to his channel. He's a good brother. You know, he's doing good work, and he wants to do good constructive things. He has good information to provide. So please do check out his channel if you get a chance.
keeps it real like that. I keeps it real.
See, this is the difference between us. We are self-thinkers, and them, they are plagiarists and copycatters. Plagiarists, and they regurgitate information. That's all they do. They plagiarists and they regurgitate information. Now, this is the difference between us and them. See, we can take the same information and we make it ours. We become the information. See, they take the information and they are the information that they read. They plagiarized and regurgitated whatever they read, whatever they heard. But we take the same information and we make it ours. It becomes part of us instead of us becoming part of the information and the scholarship become us. So I'm not a scholar. I am scholarship. I'm not a scholar. I'm not a researcher. I am the research. That's the difference between us and them. We take the information and we make it our own. And we know how to digest and dissect because we understand that this is not perfect information, that it can have flaws, it can have errors. Some of it may not make no sense at all. So we throw away certain parts and we make it our own. And we don't have a narrative. We only want the truth. They have a narrative. I want to show everybody that we Africans. I want to show everybody that we Aboriginals. I want to show everybody blah, blah, blah. We don't have a narrative. They have a narrative. So if you have a narrative and you get information, it does not fit your narrative, then you ignore. Then you ignore certain information. Thus, you come to the wrong conclusion. In order for 1 + 1 to equal 3, you have to include the other one. If you do not include the other one, it's going to be 1 + 1 does not equal 3. You got the wrong conclusion. You must add the other one. 1 + 1 + 1 equal 3. 1 + 1 does not equal 3. You have to include all information. They don't, because they want to show you that Jesus is the way. They want to show you that Elijah Muhammad is the divine teacher. The Africans is the gods of the earth, or whatever the narrative is, whatever their belief is. They're going to have to ignore certain things. They're not interested in the truth because they have a narrative they have to feed. We don't have a narrative here. I just want to know the truth to the best of our ability. That's why their conclusion is always going to be wrong, and I show them it's wrong. They think they can force 1 + 1 equal 3 on me. No, we don't do that here. You missing a number. Oh, we don't need that. Yes, you do. It's part of the equation. So again, the difference between us and them, they read the information, we become the information. They depend on scholars. We are the scholars. We are the scholarship. We are the information. We make it part of us. And we dissect and digest. They don't have that ability because they have a rigid thinking. They have a certain conclusion they need to come up with. I don't have that. We don't have that. Whatever would be, would be. If it looks good for me, cool. If it don't look good for me, that's cool. I can accept it however it rolls. I don't have to be God. I don't have to be a king and a queen and all this other supernatural stuff that they believe in. I want to give us an example of how a self-thinker, how a wise person, a truly wise person, how you should think. And then we're going to call it a night, okay? We're going to call it a night. We're going to call it a night, Facebook. I haven't forgot you. Haven't forgot you, Facebook. All right. You still with me? Okay. All right. Facebook's still with us. I want to give this quick example. A snake is a very dangerous animal. Let's use a rattlesnake. Now let's use a cobra. A cobra is a very dangerous animal. Who knows how many people the cobra kills every year? I don't know. But we do know that if you get bit by a cobra, you're in bad shape. Because the cobra has poison that destroys the neurotic connections of your nerves. I think that's the cobra. Now, venom works differently, because I do know that some snakes mess with your blood, make it so that your blood won't clot and you bleed to death. I think the cobra uses a neurotoxin. I think it attacks your nervous system. Okay. Now, that snake can kill you. All right. Do we agree that if you get bit by a snake, this cobra, that it can kill a human being? Do we agree? Invo? Do we agree? Okay. Now, this is how a wise person looks at a snake. Now, you can fear the snake. We have the right to fear the snake, because this snake can kill us. There's nothing wrong with fear. There's nothing wrong with being scared. If somebody tell me, are you scared of the white man? You're damn right. Why would I say I'm not? Because this man can hurt me. There's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, I'm scared. Why? Yeah, like I'm scared of that snake. I'm scared of that dog on the other side of the street that could bite me. There's nothing wrong with fear. There's nothing wrong with fear. That's a natural emotion, because fear is an emotion telling you about danger so that you can save your life. There's nothing cowardly. There's nothing shameful about saying, I'm scared. There's nothing wrong with that. So, we know the snake can kill us, and we should fear the snake. However, the same, I don't think y'all know where I'm going with this. Do you know where I'm going with this? Raise your hand raise your hand. Put a number 1 in the chat room if you know where I'm gonna go with this. Look. And see, this kind of wisdom is the reason why the pro-black, blackity-black, all this black religious spirit, this is why they can't get anywhere. Because they're not wise, they're not smart. They're not fluid in the mind. Look. The same snake that can kill you, the same poison. Look, I'm just so excited in my mind. That's why I'm tripping. The same poison that can kill you Do you know you can take the poison of that snake and it can help heal somebody that was bit by another snake? You know that, right? Did you know if you kill the snake in a survival situation, you can eat the snake and live in a survival situation? Wow, think about that. This is the same animal that can kill you, cause you bodily harm, but the same, do y'all understand where I'm going with this? The same animal that can kill you can also give you life. Man, I'm gonna say that again. The same animal that can kill you can also give you life. Man, there are people who can tame a snake. They get the flute or whatever, and they can tame the snake, and the snake just bobs his head. The snake is mesmerized by the music that the person is really, the snake cannot hear. The snake is, the snake is tripping off the movement of the person that's playing the flute, because the snake, the cobra, is really deaf. The cobra is reacting to the movements of the person playing the flute. Do you see where I'm going with this? Here we are, living with the enemy. Here we are living with people that can kill us, living with people that we fear. Living with people that we fear. That's it. See, they don't understand that. We don't understand that concept. What do you mean by that? I just told you. You don't charm us. The snake is not charmed by the music. The snake is charmed by the movement. So if the black people in this country, if you make the right moves, you could charm this man. You could charm this man and get what you want. You could take his poison and it would give you life. You can feed off his meat and it would give you life. You see, only a wise person, these people, they don't understand that concept because they don't know how. Why do you think that I'm talking to you right now? Because I learned how to play that flute. I learned how to take that poison to give me life. That's why I'm talking to you right now. I learned how to be smart. I learned how to use my brain. I learned how to be charming. See, I'm gonna tell you, what I just said flies way over the head of these people. They have no idea. All their supreme wisdom, all their knowledge, all their research, all that stuff, they cannot comprehend.